Hi there. How are you doing? I'm Shivani. Welcome to my channel Learn English with Shivani. My last video was about finite and non-finite verbs. You all know that non-finite verbs are of three types: gerunds, infinitives, and participles. I've already made a video on gerunds. You can check the link in the description box. Today's video is going to be about infinitives. So what are infinitives? Infinitives are nothing but the base form of the verbs. Basic form of the verbs. For example, eat, sleep, read, write, etc. Eat, sleep, read, write, etc. The basic form, the V1 form of the verb. And infinitives are widely used in the English language. Yes, they are widely used in the English language. Now let's find out more about infinitives. Infinitives, as you know, are the basic form of the verbs, and they are also non-finite verbs. Non-finite verbs. And non-finite verbs, as you know, are not governed by the number and the person of the subject. They are not governed by the number and the person of the subject. Let's take a few examples. I like to travel. She likes to travel. They like to travel. Now the verb like is the finite verb because it keeps on changing with the number and person of the subject. I like to travel. She likes to travel. They like to travel. Now what about the second verb, travel? It remains unchanged because it's a non-finite verb. It doesn't change with the number and person of the subject. And it's an infinitive because it's the basic form of the verb. So an infinitive is not limited by the number and person of the subject. That's why it's also known as verb infinite. So it's also known as verb infinite. Now, infinitives, they basically function as nouns. They basically function as nouns. But they belong to the family of verbs, isn't it? They belong to the family of verbs. So they retain some qualities of verb as well. Because they belong to the family of verbs, so they retain some qualities or attributes of verbs as well. So they are also known as verb noun. An infinitive is also known as a verb noun. There are basically three types of infinitives. Three types of infinitives. A to-infinitive or a full infinitive, to-infinitive or a full infinitive, a bare infinitive or a zero infinitive, bare infinitive or a zero infinitive, and the split infinitive, the split infinitive. So let's do the to-infinitive today. Today we are going to discuss about the to-infinitive. To-infinitive or full infinitive is formed by adding the word to in front of the infinitive. To in front of the infinitive, such as to read, to write, to eat, to sleep, to walk, to run, etc. Okay? Now, this to, please remember, the word to is not a preposition. Over here, it's not a preposition. It's known as the infinitival particle. The infinitival particle. Okay, now let's find out the usage of the infinitives. Where we use the infinitives. We use infinitives as subjects of a verb. subject of a verb. Let's take a few examples. To err is human. To err is human. To err is the infinitive and it's the subject of the verb is. Isn't it? It's the subject of the verb is. And you know that subjects are either nouns or pronouns. Nouns or pronouns. So the infinitive behaves like a noun. Now let's take another example. To help others is a noble deed. To help others is a noble deed. To help is the infinitive and it's the subject of the verb is. So it's behaving like a noun. And like a verb, it takes up its own object. It takes up an object to help others. Others is the object for the infinitive to help. So it shows the attributes of a verb. It is also used as an object of a verb, a direct object of a verb. And you know that objects are also either noun or pronoun. She likes to travel. She likes to travel. She likes what? To travel. When we ask the question what? The answer is to travel. So to travel is the direct object of the verb likes. He hates to write letters. He hates what? To write. To write what? Letters. So like a noun, it's used as an object of the verb hates. And like a verb, it takes up its own object, letters. Now look at this example. She wants to complete her work quickly. She wants to complete her work quickly. To complete is the object of the verb wants. And the work is the object of the infinitive to complete. And quickly, the adverb quickly modifies the infinitive to complete. Right? So, it works as a noun with some qualities of a verb. That's why it's known as the verb noun. It's also used as a complement. And complements, as you know, complete the sense or the meaning of a sentence. So let's look at some examples. Her greatest pleasure is to dance. Her greatest pleasure is to dance. His aim is to climb Mount Everest. His aim is to climb Mount Everest. Infinitives are also used to qualify nouns. To qualify nouns, and they function as adjectives. Let's look at some examples. This is the time to relax. This is the time to relax. To relax qualifies the noun time and works as an adjective. He gave me a book to read. He gave me a book to read. To read qualifies the noun book and functions like an adjective. Infinitives are also used to qualify adjectives. To qualify adjectives and function as adverbs. The mango is good to eat. The mango is good to eat. Good is an adjective, and the infinitive to eat qualifies it and works as an adverb. The students are eager to study. The students are eager to study. Eager is an adjective, and to study qualifies the adjective eager and functions as an adverb. Infinitives are also used to qualify verbs to express purpose. To qualify verbs to express purpose. He went to the library to read. He went to the library to read. So what was the purpose? Or why did he go to the library? To read. I go to the park to jog. I go to the park to jog. So why do I go to the park? To jog. What's my purpose? To jog. That's all for today. I hope you found the lesson useful. Please send me your views. Let me know your views. And if you think the lesson is useful, share it with your friends and give it a like. What? You haven't subscribed yet? Why? Please subscribe. Subscribe to my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Don't forget to press the bell icon. So I'll be back very soon with another video. Till then, bye-bye. Take care. Be safe.